It's 1 minute till showtime.
Good evening, folks, and a hearty welcome to our drive-in theater. We have a wonderful evening's entertainment lined up for you, one that will provide several hours of pleasurable relaxation and diversion for you and your family. Did you fail to dress up for tonight's show? No tie, an old shirt and slacks, a house dress? Well, don't give it a thought. We're glad you came as you are. We just want you to enjoy yourselves. Don't forget to visit our refreshment center during the intermission or any time. You love the tasty array of snacks we have to offer. So will the youngsters. Everything is quality and so good. We hope you'll make this a weekly visit. Bring the family. Bring your friends. There are always wonderful new pictures to see, delightful snacks to nibble, a gay, pleasant evening for all. Oh, a word of caution. Don't drive over 10 miles an hour in the theater area for your safety's sake. And Mom or Pop, go with the kids when they leave the car. We hope you have a wonderful time. And now, on with the show.
Well, hello, everybody. My name is Jim. This is More Sunshine, Please. I can't hear myself. I don't hear anything in this. Yeah. There we go. I need a new cable or something. Sorry. There we go. All right. Well, that's better than nothing. Hey, I'm Jim. This is More Sunshine, Please, my Tuesday evening live stream. I hope you're all right. I'm okay. Today on the show, we'll be eating something. I'll be eating something and drinking something. Couple of things, actually. We'll be playing games. I'll explain the thumbnail and how it relates to my top 15 list. But before we do any of that, I like to celebrate the first 3 people that make their way into our chat here. So let's have a chat check and scroll up to the top and see who the first 3 in the chat were today. At 5:39 a.m. this morning, Paul Eichenlaub was here. Our silver medal goes to the crew at It's Joey's World. And our bronze goes to Lala at 8:30 a.m. It's Joey's World was, that was at 6:22 a.m. And this one was at 8:30. Congratulations, you 3. Gold, silver, and bronze. And this was this was 4th place at 9:09. That's very interesting to me all the time. Thank you guys for being here. Mr. Fulton Raz, welcome in. Donna Jaworski, season's greetings to you. Samantha Lowe also here. Thank you for stopping by. Noah, welcome in. Keith BDF with a sad anniversary. I'm sorry to hear that, but hopefully you got great memories. Rachel Fithian, welcome in. Mar in Memphis, always a pleasure. Thank you for stopping by, hanging out with us. We're getting there. Sebastian the Crab, hello to you. From North to Neverland, also here. Mark Langenkamp, hello. Happy Tuesday. And sorry, everything jumped. D&G Explorers, welcome in. Dilly indeed. Awesome. Well, thank you. Thank you for the effort. Let's see. Ryan, welcome in. Taco Day. Huh. Mom and Dad, hello to you. And, the pride all around. Let's see. Okay. I think I'm caught up. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out with me. Hopefully you'll have some fun. Out of the gate, there we go. All right. I want to say thank you to Leanne Sherbik, Candy Mom, Cynthia, and Mr. Fulton Raz. I received Christmas cards from you, and I don't think I ever thanked you on my show. There they are. Better late than never. Thank you so much. Too kind, with very nice words inscribed. Thank you so much. I did receive something today, and it involves my next segment, which is all about eating, and you know how I love to eat on live streams. I received a very nice package from the crew at It's Joey's World with a nice card in here. Now, last year, I sent them some not so great tasting candy canes for the holiday season, and they might still be trying to get me back for that. I don't know, but we'll see today. The card says, here's just a couple of treats for you. Please try to enjoy. Ominous. Lisa, Keith, and Joey, thank you so much. They sent me 2 snacks, of which I'm going to try right now. The first one is from a company called The Daily Crave, and it is Taco Dill-licious flavored fries. We celebrated Chips Week in the UK last week. Anyway, it says Taco Dill-licious. So I don't know. Are they dill? Are they taco? Are they dill taco flavored? I don't know. Let's crack them open. Here we go. Welcome in, Ben. Dill. And taco. What a strange combo. Oh, there's a little kick. A little kick. They're not horrible. Like I thought maybe these were going to be a prank or something. They're not. It is strange. It is there. You get the spiciness of like taco seasoning, but there's also a dill flavor in there. What's going on? It's unusual. It is not bad. Let's see. Pea starch. Chili powder. Well, there we go. Did I imagine the dill? What else? What am I? I don't see dill in the ingredients. Vinegar. Well, that's tastes nothing like dill. Sugar, spices, onion powder, organic cheddar cheese. There must be something else I'm mistaking for dill. And maybe it's just the chili powder. And I was psychosomatically imagining dill. But it's dill with one L. Anyway, they're taco potato sticks. Thank you. They're pretty good. Next. And this one is a little more out there. We don't see this on our Winn-Dixie shelves quite often. And this one might be more of a challenge. Maybe not. This is made with 100% Great British potatoes. This is Walker's brand Supreme Prawn Cocktail Potato Chips. Or I suppose they call them crisps there, right? Is that what it says? Some see potatoes. We see potential. I think they call these crisps. Anyway, so shrimp flavored, right? Hello, Paul Eichenlaub. R. Johns. Welcome in. Mr. Fulton Mraz says he got a Kit Kat chocolate frosted donuts. What? Yeah, I want to try those. All right, here we go. Oh, shrimpy. That's funny. It's when you walk into a fishery. That's what I smell. That's funny to smell that. Okay. There is prawn cocktail seasoning in here. It's unusual. It's different. It's tangy. There's a tomato-y flavor. And I would imagine... Well, there's a whole lot of allergy cautions on here. Milk, wheat, gluten, barley, soya, celery, mustard. I've been letting that play a long time. Thank you so much to the crew at It's Joey's World for this. One more. That was fun. That was fun to try that. Let's see. I was out and about today, and I came across a variety of Coke I had never seen before, never heard anything about, but I wanted to try it. And I heard no press about this. I didn't know this existed until I saw it on display. This is Coca-Cola Spiced. Now, I didn't look this up. I know nothing about it. What's it spiced with? There was... okay. I didn't even look at the bottle. On the label, it says Raspberry Spiced Coke and other natural flavors. I was wondering if it was going to have a kick to it. I suppose I'm about to find out. But I did... Oh, can't open the... There we go. Ooh, I can already smell it. And it smells like cough syrup. Okay, let me pour just a little bit. Now, I enjoy cherry Coke a lot. I like cherry Coke. This is raspberry Coke, spiced raspberry Coke. Again, here it is. It does not have a kick. It just has a, I suppose, that raspberry flavor that makes it taste like cough syrup. Or, you know, if a beer, for example, is berry flavored or something, you know, it's kind of got a cough syrup vibe to it. It's not bad. You know what this reminds me of? Growing up in the Detroit area, we had a local soda manufacturer called Faygo, and I believe you can find Faygo in other parts. I know Kmart, which was a Detroit area company, they used to carry Faygo wherever the Kmart was. Here in the Tampa area, the Kmarts here carried Faygo, and they might have it at other grocery stores. I don't even know, but this reminds me of a variety of Faygo because they had 100 different flavors of their soda, and this would fit right in with one of those. Again, no kick. It says spiced, but why didn't they just call it raspberry? Because that's really the what they have here is raspberry Coke. Maybe for some reason they couldn't name it that or didn't want to. This did intrigue me. I think if it said raspberry Coke, I would not have purchased this. But it said spiced, so I did. So maybe it's totally marketing. They got me. Do I need to get this again? No, I don't. I'll stick with Cherry Coke. I like that. And they make a Cherry Coke Zero. I stick with the Coke Zero because there's a lot of sugar in this. There's a lot of other bad stuff, I'm sure, in the Coke Zero, but I'm not consuming all that sugar. Anyway, I like Coke. I like Cherry Coke, and this is fine. I could drink this and be happy, but it's not one of my favorites. But it was fun to try. Okay. Spiced raspberry, it said on the label. I don't even know what that is. What's spiced raspberry? Mar likes cherry Pepsi. Yeah. Oh, is Caitlin here? Well, hello. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Where's Caitlin's sound? Hello to you. And if you're just joining us and I missed you, like Movie Mania Nick, I want to welcome you to the live stream. Thanks for being here. Sprite Zero. I've had that, Keith. Yes. There is also a Dr. Pepper Zero. Mark is mentioning the Diet Dr. Pepper with vanilla. Never had that. How about that? PTV is here. Welcome in, guys. Rock and Rye. No, it doesn't taste like Rock and Rye. I haven't had that in years. Rock and Rye was a flavor of Faygo, and I don't think that's the Rock and Rye flavor. As a matter of fact, Faygo has one of their varieties is called Red Pop, and the only time I ever had Red Bull, I thought it tasted like Faygo Red Pop. That was years and years ago. I stick with the Coke. That's me. Spice is slang, Mark says, for synthetic cannabinoids. Weird that they'd use that term. What? Am I gonna? No. We'll see. Oh, Donna says Sam loved Faygo when we lived in Alaska. It was a lot of fun. There were so many varieties. Yeah, but I now stick with the zero varieties of whatever I've got, or try to anyway. Sometimes I have to go diet. Yeah. Let's see. Here we go. Okay. When I was a kid, there was a soda named Sundrop, says Mark. That sounds like something Jim would drink. Maybe. Oh, there's some sort of promotional tie-in I could see happening there. More Sundrop, please. Of course. Love it. All right. What now? Oh, I also have coffee.
Great coffee is easy, Mrs. Olson.
Coffee's for closers only.
I set high standards for myself. I set high standards for my coffee.
Picks you up, calms you down. It's the lifeblood that drives the dreams of champions.
All right. Today's coffee variety is Gevalia Signature Blend because it was BOGO. That's why. But that's what I have in my Orlando Guy mug. Coffee tastes 38% better when you drink it out of an Orlando Guy mug. That's not real. Smooth and half price. Okay. I do have a fun coffee fact. I thought if I'm going to be drinking coffee, I should mention something about it. So today's fun coffee fact. Coffee inspired the first webcam, it says here. It all started in the 1990s when someone brewed a pot of coffee at the University of Cambridge. And they were blown away by how fast people drank it. To ensure everyone had a fair chance at fresh Java, they set up a camera in the coffee pot that everyone could view from their desks. This coffee pot webcam eventually made it to the World Wide Web, where people from around the world watched the $100 coffee maker brew. That's not fun. I guess it is fun. It's a fun fact. Sure. We'll go with that. All right. Coffee, Coke, snacks. Thank you again to the crew at It's Joey's World for providing today's salty snack treats, and I loved them. Thank you. That was a lot of fun. All right, let's play our game. Where did I go? Okay, okay. Let me make it a little bit larger. If you are just joining us for the first time, and you've never played Chronophoto before, we are going to be shown a series of 5 pictures. We have to guess in which year each picture was taken. Down at the bottom, let me go to it. There's a slider where we choose what year we believe this picture was taken. The earliest we can guess is 1900. The most recent year we can guess is 2013. Any year in between is a possible guess. If you get it, if you guess correctly, you get 1,000 points. If you don't guess correctly, you get more points for however close you are. The closer you are, the more points you get, is what I should say. Our record out of a possible 5,000 points is 4,489 points. We had just 2 weeks ago. Was that right? No, last week. We did that last week. Right? Anyway, we had beaten our record of 4,406. We got 83 more points. That was back in November. We now have a new record, 4,489. We're always trying to break it. Let's go. We've got our first picture here. And I see a couple of famous musicians in this picture. Okay. There we are. I will zoom in on the picture and various areas of the picture to help us get clues. And I'll talk about these pictures. Here we go. In this picture, we see the gentleman on the left is Henry Rollins, who used to be the singer for the punk band Black Flag. And then he went on to have a solo career in music, and he also he would do, and maybe still does, speaking engagements. I think I don't know if he's a motivational speaker, or I don't know what his title is anymore, but he'll speak to you if you pay him to, I guess. The guy on the right is Ice-T, actor, rapper, producer, and at some time in the 90s, I think, these guys were on tour together, and I don't remember the name of the tour. But Ice-T, who started out in hip-hop and rapping, for a while had his own hard rock band. Maybe even punk. I honestly don't know. But they called themselves Body Count. And I believe they're on stage during this tour, performing together. Whatever, and I didn't go to the tour. I didn't see the show. I remember it happening. But it was a while ago. And I think it was sometime in the 90s. So I don't know if zooming in on anything in here is going to give us any more of a clue than just seeing the whole picture here. I suppose if we know about Ice-T's music career, that's going to help us out greatly. His band Body Count, they weren't around forever, so, I'm guessing mid-90s, like 94? 94 would be my guess, but I don't know. I truly don't remember that well. I'm just trying to make an educated guess of where I was in my life and why I would have heard about them. And in college, I was part of the college radio station, but I think this was after that, which would have been 94, mid-90s, 95. Yeah, the tour I speak of, there were a number of bands, I believe. And I don't remember the other groups or musicians in that show. But maybe some of you do. Disney Nerd Herders, welcome in. Nerds! All right. Let's check the chat and see. Okay. Yeah, Ice-T went on to, for years and years, maybe still is, part of the cast of Law and Order. But not the regular Law and Order. Special Victims Unit, I think. Yeah, with Mariska Hargitay and Richard Belzer and others. I don't know. I've seen it a few times, but it's been a while. Okay, our first guess that I can see is Keith that says not before 1980. Noah says could be in the 90s. I think so. Okay, our first actual specific guess is Nick, who says 93. Okay, we're around there. Mark says 91. Ryan says 91. We've got another 90. We have a 92, a 93, 95, 93, 92, 91. Mark says, I'm going with July based on the wardrobe. Yes. I think it was an outdoor venue where they would perform. It wasn't Lollapalooza, but it was inspired by that. And all those festivals were outdoors, weren't they? Yeah, so it's probably outdoors. Yeah, I guess I could zoom into his tattoos if he dated them. I don't think. No, I'm not. Okay, so we have 92, 91, 92, 94, 93. Nick in Virginia, welcome in. I see your guess. Okay. Was this Lollapalooza? Lollapalooza had, if this was Lollapalooza, and maybe it was, I thought it was a different one, but maybe it is Lollapalooza. Mark. Okay, right there, From North to Neverland. Lollapalooza 91 tour. That was with Jane's Addiction and, again, I don't remember. Others. Okay, so I was confused. I thought maybe Lollapalooza was a different pre-existing festival, and then this came after it, but perhaps this was Lollapalooza. If Lollapalooza 91, I'm going to go with that. Here we go. So I drag the slider over to 1991, or I guess I can type it in. Noah showed us we could do that. And then I hit submit, and 1991. Fantastic. Great guessing. We've got 1,000 points for that, as you can see. Let's go to our next one. Okay. This is Epcot, of course. No, it's not. No. This is, I don't know. Let's zoom in. We're going to zoom in on this one. Now, I see that there's Chinese architecture and even signs in Chinese, but there are also signs in English. For example, one way. There is a police telephone box. That is all in English. So this is perhaps Chinatown or, well, there's a license plate. It's white. Is that California? That makes sense. Let's see. Let me zoom out a bit. This gentleman is wearing a mask. Could be during COVID. Maybe not. He's the only one. Oh, there's another license plate. I believe that's a California plate. Okay. What else is going on here? Anything of note? Surveillance cameras. We've got Fashion House. A golfing lizard statue. I don't. Well, there's another mask. Okay, so this is up to 70% off. The periodic table of elements, sorta. Perhaps a yoga demonstration? I don't know. What's over here? Michaels. The masks, I believe, are our best clue. So more than one person is wearing a mask. I'm guessing 2022, because it's hard to tell if everybody is or just these two. You know what I mean? Certainly this gentleman in the yellow vest isn't wearing one. He's letting cars into that street, it looks like. Let me zoom all the way out. All right. I'm going to keep it there and see what you guys have to say. All right. Let's see. Okay. I want to see the color of the red tag on it. Did I do that? Did I do it as well as I could? Now, this car is closer. Let's go. That's as close as I can get. I'm zoomed in as far as I can zoom. Okay. Just keep it there. How's that? Our first guess is 2022 and Chinatown, San Francisco, 2022. Another 2022. We have a 21, a 21, 22. Can't be. Noah says can't be 22 because mask lifts outdoors, but it's California, Noah, and they're still wearing masks. Chinatown, Dragon Gate. We've got a 2007 or 8. Kate Atwood, welcome in. Thanks for listening. And maybe watching. 6 on license plate. What? Wait a minute, what? Is that... What does that mean? Can I see both plates at the same time? Not quite. Oh, there it is. There's a 6. Okay. 6 ETE 205er. Do they say fiver? I don't know. Niner, right? I guess the model of the car, if we knew that. I do not. Shoes? Because not everybody is wearing a mask. I'm thinking it's not 2020 or 2021, but perhaps 2022 or last year. My guess would be 22. And a lot of you are saying 22. Wait a minute. PTV, the car registration is from 2021. So it is 21. Is that what you're telling me? And Caitlin's got it. Toyota Corolla. Now, what if they just let their tags lapse and it's the following year? I don't know. It could be 21 or 22. Now, I don't remember. Certainly, the crew at PTV can better answer this because they lived it. Could you be outside like that gentleman in the yellow vest in 2021? Could you be outside without a mask like that? I mean, he's in public. And certainly as time went on, things relaxed, but were they the same in 2022? I don't know. I'm not sure. So we could. Okay, yes. All right. So, well, if the tag says 21, maybe it's 21. All right, I'm going to go with that. 2021. Survey says 2021. Thank you, PTV, for the help, and everybody, frankly. But our residents of California came up big there. All right, next picture. Picture 3 of 5, and I can't believe we have 3 color photographs in a row. Immediately, and I'm not a gamer, I'm not a big gamer, so I don't know what gaming console they're using, but I think that's a big clue. And the TV, the shape of the TV, let's zoom in. We've got the old 4-3 box television. EA Sports, get in the game. It's in the game. I don't remember. But they propped it up with an umbrella, I guess, to tilt it up so they could better see it from their seated positions. Okay, so the gaming console, I don't know. Somebody knows what that is and when that was popular. I do not. Well, let's see what people are wearing. Big clunky shoes. That was late 90s. No? I think it was. I think that shoe was late 90s. The guy wearing that shoe looks like, and I don't know his name, but I think he's an actor, comedian, and he was on Whose Line Is It Anyway quite often. Kind of looks like that guy. I don't know if this is a group of actors killing time. Oh, you know what it looks like is they're camping out for some reason. You probably already knew that. You probably got that immediately. Keith says that's a PlayStation 1. Caitlin agrees 100%. Okay, so we're getting some guesses in. All right, we've got our first guess, 1995 from Nick. Okay. Paul says 95 was PlayStation 1. Okay, I think we're all right. They're waiting for the next iPhone. Well, if this is 95, they're in for a wait. Okay, Rachel says 98. We got a 97? 99? Now, if this were a new console, would they be willing to bring it outdoors like that? Or are they bringing their old PlayStation 1 console out to camp all night and they're leaving their better console at home? I don't know. What would I do? I don't know. I probably wouldn't bring anything to this that... You know what they're doing? They're camping out for Lollapalooza tickets. I don't know if anybody needed to do that, frankly. All right. Sideburns here. That was late 80s. Well, people still have sideburns. What am I saying? But yeah. A lot of, well, they're dressed comfortably. I'll say that. Yeah. It's kind of cold. Some people appear more cold than others. The guys playing the games seem warmer. So the PlayStation 1 is really, really getting hot there. So maybe this isn't old. No, I don't know. So we've got a few more guesses. 96, 97. Black Friday, 1997. Charlie, that's great thinking. It probably is Black Friday. And the weather would be, I mean, depends where they are, I suppose, but. Somebody had to lug that stupid TV. Okay. 96, 2000. They're waiting for the PlayStation 2 in 2000, says Mark. That's a great guess. Caitlin says 96. Is that Jason Priestley? It's not a good angle if it is. 90s folding chairs. Yes. Good call. Wow. I don't know. Well, certainly 95 sounded good to me, and then Mark came up with 2000, and that was a compelling guess. Charlie said 97. That's right in between. So do I try to guess? Like I'm torn between 95 and 2000. So do I go 97 and split the difference and just try to get the most points I can? Like, you know, do I play that game? Or do I go for the bullseye? We were still using those televisions in 2000, certainly. Mark is 2 for 2 tonight. Good point. And he says 2000. Caitlin wants me to split the difference. Mark's playing the hot hand, though. I'm going 2000. Let's try it. Survey says. Wow! 2000! He's on fire! En fuego. We have a perfect score so far. 3,000 points. Things are looking good. Let's go to our next picture. Hey, another color photograph! Okay. Am I getting too excited about that? Maybe. Okay. I don't know where this is or when it is. Let's zoom in. I'm going to zoom into the car in the bottom left corner. And if somebody can get any information from that. This doesn't appear to be the United States. Yeah, I don't know where it is. Certainly, the way people are dressed might be a clue. This could be somewhere in Pakistan or India, perhaps. Oh, there's the bakery. Oh, wait, what does the sign say? Something quality? I can't tell. Nanglo? I can't tell what that sign says. Quality time. That's what that is. And that's a clock. Okay. I looked at it again. Something quality time. Tizo? Is that how you say that? I'm not sure. Other signs in other languages. A Konica billboard or water tower? A billboard, probably. Let me zoom out. This taxi in the front here. That appears to be a much newer or more recent model car than the car on the left, that silver car. 90s, maybe? Or, I mean, what are these signs up here? Can't really tell. That's the Hotel Classic. Other signs are illegible. I can't quite see what they say. Let me go back here. Let me zoom in down the street if I can. There's a statue of something there in the middle of our frame now. What's on this guy's bike? Can't tell. It's not a great picture, so it's a square that in itself may be a clue. I can't really tell much. A lot of that street sign there. Are you guys familiar with Jose Monkey? People send him videos and they want Jose Monkey to guess where they are, and he always guesses where they are. Like he studies the video clip they send him, and he takes the clues in that video clip, and he does research, and he finds out exactly where they are. And it's kind of cool. And I feel a little bit like that right now. Like looking for clues in these pictures. That's what Jose Monkey does. All right, I'm going to look at the chat and see what you guys have to say. Caitlin, if you're still here, thank you. Have a great evening. All right, Noah says 83. That's our first guess for this picture. 87. Can you zoom in on that white car in the center again? Indeed. Sorry, I didn't see this sooner. All right. Huh. This gentleman has a pocket protector. No, he doesn't. He just has pens in his pocket. He doesn't care about his pocket. How are you not protecting your pocket? Okay. We have an 86. Charlie says Constantinople. I think you mean Istanbul. 1984 is a guess. I mean, Istanbul was Constantinople. No, I was going to try to sing that song, and now I can't think of the lyrics. I was trying to be funny, and that's what happens when I try to be funny. It just doesn't work out. The clothes they're wearing are kind of nondescript, indeed. Let's see. We got a 96. The car reminds me of Ben's white 1994 Toyota Corolla. Well, that would be the second picture with a Toyota Corolla. It's a very popular automobile. Mr. Fulton Moraz says 82. Statue looks Roman, Charlie says, but writing looks Arabic, maybe Turkey. I know Deniz El Ghazi, who is a Team Replay member of our chat or our viewership, may know where this is. Nick in Virginia says 94. Mark says 87, and I don't care what everybody else says. I'm guessing 87, I think, is what I should do. But then he says 3 out of 4 ain't bad, right? I mean, I don't know. But I'm thinking of Ben's car. And it's 94. So maybe this is like mid 95, 96-ish. All right. Zooming out. Paul said 96. I'm going to go with that. And I'm sorry for screwing this up, everybody. Survey says, what? No way! Folks, we are 4 for 4. Holy cow. I've never been this excited in my life. All right. I think we can do this. I think we can do this. This is the catch. That's Joe Montana to now I can't remember his name, but somebody knows when this is. This was early 80s. I just don't maybe 81. Was this when the 49ers were on their way to their first Super Bowl? And I kind of remember that because that Super Bowl, their first Super Bowl, which I believe was Super Bowl 16, took place in the Pontiac Silverdome. Was that 81? Like January of 81? But when was this game played? Was that in December of the previous year? That is the catch. Dwight, what's his name? Dwight, Joe Montana to Dwight somebody? Is that who was on the other end of the catch? Is that who we're looking at? I remember longtime ESPN broadcaster Chris Berman, I believe. I think it was Chris Berman. It was somebody from ESPN. I think it was Chris Berman, who was at this game reporting on it. And it was the early days of ESPN, which would have been 80, 81. I don't think it was 82. This was after the Pittsburgh Steelers went on their run of Super Bowls. This was the changing of the guard. Yes, I just need help on the exact year. If nothing else, I believe we will get a new record score tonight. But can we get a perfect score? And I think maybe we can. All right. Let's see. The catch, Donna says, was in 82. Dwight Clark. I was in the ballpark. I had the first part of that. 82, we have 81, 82, 81. Okay, well, now I'm confused. 1981 NFC Championship. And then the Super Bowl was in 82, is that right? But Paul says it's 82. And Paul guessed correctly last time. But Mark says 81, and he guessed at least 3 of them. Well, we're going to be 1 year off even if we don't get this. But Joey says 82. Well, there we go. But Mark says 81 4 times in a row. Oh, boy. PTP looked it up. It was January 10th, 1982. You know, there's no penalty for Googling stuff in this. But Paul keeps saying 82. Oh, yeah. So did PTV. That's right. 82. Okay, we got it. Here it is. I wish... Okay, let's just see. Survey says... What? What? Anyway, wow. What a score. It was 1981, but we have a new high score. I have to write it down. 4,900 24 on this, the 27th day of February, in the year of our Lord 2024. That was a lot of fun. I got a kick out of that. It is 7:55 already? Holy cow. Where am I? Okay. Let me get rid of this. That was maybe the most fun I've ever had playing that. It's always fun, but that was, as they say, a hoot. All right, let me play an intermission. It's a quick one, 22 seconds, and I'll be right back with my top 15 list, and I'll explain the thumbnail I had for this live stream. Stick around! Yes, that intermission was inspired by the gift from the crew at It's Joey's World. Thank you. Fun stuff tonight. Okay, so my thumbnail was a picture of me in AI-generated fishing garb, waders around water. But I spelled fishing with a PH. And fishing, if you're not familiar, phishing is a scam, and it's a way that people try to get information from you. And when you are texted phishing messages, it's also called smishing because it's SMS phishing, smishing they call it. Scam artists use deceptive text messages to lure consumers into providing their personal or financial information. But it's not even that. They don't even want that. When you get sent a phishing text, and it could be nonsense, or it could be something as indescript as this. It just says hello. Somebody texted me hello from a number I did not recognize. Nobody in my contacts, and that's all it was. But what these scam artists try to do is just get you to respond to it, saying, I think you have the wrong number or whatever. Don't respond. If you get a text from somebody you don't know, don't worry about it. Just let it go, delete it, block that number or whatever. It says here, because I Googled it, directly replying to a spam text message lets a spammer know that your number is genuine. After you reply, they can sell your phone number to other spammers who might bombard you with false promises of free gifts and product offers. Instead, it's best to block and report the number. So I've been getting a lot of, that's what today's top 15 list is. I'll quickly show you the top 15 phishing texts I've gotten, including one. This one, the one at number 15. I got this today, right before the live stream, at 6:36 p.m. Number 15 is this one. Let me go to, I can't even see what I'm showing you. I can't see what that says on my screen, so I gotta. It says, I chose you for our State of the Union Advisory Board, but you didn't respond. Click to respond, and then there's a link there. And then it's from Kate. And for some reason, the word bold in capital letters, maybe that's an organization. And then it says stop to end. Okay, a few things about this. I don't know Kate. I did not get a notice for a State of the Union Advisory Board. They're making this sound like I applied for something or whatever, and I got notice. I don't care about a State of the Union Advisory Board. Why would they want me anyway? And then a link they want me to click on. I'm not doing that. This is not a phishing text message. This is legit. All right, so then the hello one was number 15. I don't know how I got this. It's from a number I don't recognize. So Arnie tells me that this is not phishing. But I don't want to respond to this. From boldpack.com. I don't know what that is. Let's move on. I think it's when in doubt, don't respond. And I'm in doubt. But perhaps it's legit. I don't know. All right, number 14. This one just says, hey, I miss you. Again, they're just trying to get me to respond by saying, who is this? I don't know you. They just want to know that this number is active. And I'm not playing their game. Let's see. Wait a minute. Oh, I get it. Arnie. All right. Sorry, Arnie. You were... Okay, hang on. As I'm reading this on my phone, Arnie is texting me. This is not a phishing text message. I thought he was telling... I thought he was alerting me to what I was showing you was not a phishing text message. And he had to clarify because I got confused. It is a phishing text. My text is not a phishing text. I got it. You were too good for me. Okay. Where am I? Did I show this one? I don't know. Guess who I am? No, I don't want to guess. You just want me to reply, and I'm not going to. All right, so that was 13, and I've gotten 15 of these over the past few months. The next one is this. What have you been doing lately? First of all, who is this? I don't care. I say that, but I don't really care. They're trying different ways to get me to respond, and I'm not doing it. Especially when it's from a crazy number or a crazy web address. That, there we go. Number 11 is this one that I got. John, long time no see. I'm Alice. Where are you doing? Okay. I'm not John. You're probably not Alice. I'm Alice. Where are you doing? I guess that's maybe they wanted to say, what are you doing? No. All right. This one I got, it's the same. It's not the same message. It's two different messages using the same scam. So I put them both together. So here's this one. It claims it's from the USPS postal team, or they're a bit different. The wording's a bit different, but generally there's a package, but it can't be delivered. But I have to confirm my address, and they gave me a link, and you can see the top of each of these messages is the same. The links are different. And then they want me to either reply yes or Y or the number 1. And I can only open it in a Safari browser. I don't know if that's supposed to try to make it seem more legit. And then at the very bottom, similar messages, but a little different wording. The USPS team, and the other one says the U.S. Postal Team. And I don't think they go by that. Wishes you a wonderful day. I don't have a package. They're trying to get me to respond. Say, a package? Oh my goodness. I'm not doing it. It's phishing. It's smishing. All right, let's move on. Number 9, and these are all real, and I've gotten all of these. What's this one? Oh, hello, I'm Teresa from Boutique Recruiting Companies. Are you looking for a part-time or full-time job? We are currently hiring. I'm not. Thanks, though. How'd you get my number? Not doing it. Next. Okay, this one, a bit different from all the others. It's more than just a text. They texted me a image, a graphic, and they had my street address in there a couple of times. And it's from a place called Roofing Wisdom. Hi, James. Nobody calls me that. Not many people, anyway. Find your finished roofing report for, and then our address here, and then a link sent by Roofing Wisdom. Text leave to end. And even that is trying to get me to text something, and I won't. It's just, I'll block that, and I won't worry about it. But the fact that you would text end or stop or anything gives them the information they need to know that this number works. They just have numbers and they're sending messages out trying to get people to respond. Don't do it. Don't do it. You don't recognize? I didn't ask for my roof to be looked at. Whether it needs to be looked at, that's another story. Next, number 7. Yes, number 7. Thank you for joining 7 Rewards. Reply with your zip code to opt in to SMS marketing and receive 800 points. Stop help for help. Okay, I had to look up what 7 Rewards was. And apparently the 7-Eleven app has a rewards program. Now, I don't have the 7-Eleven rewards app, so I'm not a member. I didn't sign up for it. That's probably not legit. So they're just trying to get me to text stop, I think. Number 6. I got this one twice in the same day, I think. Yeah, right in a row. Hello, did you receive the email I sent you? No, I don't think so. Because you didn't send one. Trying to trick me. And I know your ways. Next, number 5. Long time no see. Are you still in the same place? I don't know. When's the last time? Doesn't matter. No. All right. Top 4. Here we go. Oh, this was a long one. What does it say? Oh. Hi, I'm Ivana. Nice to meet you. I'm looking for the other half of my life. Someone who can accompany me throughout my life. Okay, first of all, let's get an editor to proofread this. I am 36 years old and single. I like polite men. If you are very similar to me, how would I know? Please leave me a WhatsApp message now. I believe we can be each other's life partners. We can share each other's lives and understand each other better. And then I have a WhatsApp number. So even trying to get me to respond using another app is a trick. And that was funny. Number 3. Oh, this is a Remind message. Remind is an app that we use at work. My department, we use Remind messages because sometimes we don't get text easily. Remind, confirm by clicking this link or entering this code. The code or link can only be used once and is valid for 30 minutes. So this is a trick. Now, I do use Remind. The school where I work, we use Remind messages, and I had to opt in. And this is trying to lead me to believe that I'm opting into some other Remind messages. And I only have 30 minutes to do it. No. Number 2, indeed, number 2. Let's go skiing in Rockefeller if we have time tomorrow. Okay, that's unusual, but it's so unusual. I have to think that they want people to reply, I think you sent this to the wrong person, because that it seems specific. Let's go skiing in Rockefeller if we have time tomorrow. And that sounds like somebody making plans, but they've sent it to the wrong person. And some kind-hearted person receiving that text would want to respond back, oh, you might want to check the number you're sending to. Don't do that. It's not real. It's a smishing scam. And finally, number 1, this is the one I received the most out of any phishing text. And I must have gotten this 24 times, but I haven't gotten it lately, so I'm hoping it's over. And before I show it to you, I'll just say it refers to Spectrum, which is one of our internet and cable television providers in the area. It used to be Bright House, and before that it used to be Time Warner, and now there's Spectrum. So here's, I've gotten this same one dozens of times. Please contact MRS BPO LLC regarding a matter with Spectrum. MRS is a collection agency. To text with us, click that or visit us at that. Call that. Rights information, there's another link. Again, to opt out of texts, reply stop. We don't have Spectrum. So, yeah. And would they text you if you were if you were the target of a collection agency? Would they be texting anybody? I don't think so. So, but again, I haven't received that one in a long time. So that was pretty funny. Ladies and gentlemen, I am done. It's 8:10. Thanks for sticking with me. If you joined us late, thanks for joining us. Hope you had fun. We had a blast. Near perfect chronophoto score. And frankly, I'm glad we didn't get a perfect score because that gives us something to strive for in the future. We'll get there someday. We were 1 year away from, that's like bowling a 299. But I'm cool with it. I had a blast. It was so fun. Thank you, everybody. I'll be back next week with another top 15 list, hopefully more coffee and more things to eat. That's what I love doing. And I hope you join me. Thank you so much for hanging out. Until next week, I'll see you around the other chats. And it's time to say goodnight. So thank you, everybody. Goodbye.
And now, folks, it's time to say goodnight. We sincerely appreciate your patronage and hope we've succeeded in bringing you an enjoyable evening of entertainment. Please drive home carefully and come back again soon. Good night.